Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I would like to share with you a brilliant attacking game played by the 8th world chess champion Mikhail Tal. His opponent is Hungarian chess grandmaster Istvan Bilek, and this game was played in 1964 in Amsterdam. But before starting our video, as usual, would like to warm up your brain. Please take a look at this position and try to find the mating line for white. I will wait for your answer in the comment section. And without further ado, let's go for our main game and let's see what happened on the board. Tal opened up with e4 and Bilek responded with Sicilian defense c5, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, a6. We have the Najdorf variation, against which Tal chose the main move bishop g5, to which Bilek responded with knight d7. The idea of playing knight d7 is that Bilek is postponing e6 in order to retain more dynamic options. For example, Bilek can play e7 to e5 in one move. That's why we have knight d7, and there it goes, bishop c4, which is probably the strongest move against knight d7. h6 was played, and we have bishop takes f6, knight takes f6, queen e2, e6, and Tal castled queenside, queen c7, and this time we have f4. Yes, as Bilek king is still in the center of the board, Tal wants to organize a quick attack. Here Bilek stopped white's advancement with e5, but with his last move Bilek weakened the d5 square, and we have knight d5. Knight takes d5, e takes d5, bishop e7, f takes e5, d takes e5, after which Tal made a powerful move. Here, believe it or not, but he played knight e6. Yes, everything is ready for a blow, and Tal went for it. Knight e6 is on the board. Look at this epic knight sacrifice. Bilek didn't dare to capture on e6 and played queen d6, after which Bilek's position collapses very quickly. Actually, there was nothing wrong with accepting the knight sacrifice. If queen h5 check, then king d7. Of course not king f8, this is losing on the spot. D takes e6 is coming. If bishop f6, then in this case e7 is very strong. In order first to block the 7th rank, and then white will go for a deflective sacrifice, after which can announce a checkmate. That's why after queen h5 check, Bilek should play king d7, and after d6, bishop takes d6, rook f1, queen takes c4, queen takes e5, queen c7, queen takes g7 check, king c6. Although yes, Bilek king is exposed, but there are no direct threats, and after king b6, queen takes h6, the players have equal chances. But in our game, after knight e6, Bilek played queen d6 and lost the pawn on g7. Knight takes g7 check is on the board, king f8, and the knight retreated back on e6, king e8, and now we have rook f1, bishop g5 check. Of course, f takes e6 can't be played because of this, d takes e6, and then white will exploit the weakness of h5 e8 diagonal. In our game, after rook f1, we have bishop g5 check and king b1 b5, and now we have queen h5, bishop f4. Bilek blocked the f file, and we have bishop b3 a5, and another powerful move. Can you find Tal's next move? Ready? This time Tal played knight c7 check, and after queen takes c7 he played d6 and Bilek resigned. Now if queen d7, then in this case rook takes f4 can be very strong. If e takes f4, then queen e5 check. If king d8, then first queen f6 check, and then queen h8 checkmate. Or after d6, if we move like queen a7, in order to keep the d7 free for the king and still protect the pawn on f7, then in this case d7 is coming, and if bishop takes d7, then queen takes f7 check, and then bishop e6. This is a total destruction. That's why after d6 finally we have a resignation. A very beautiful and quick attack by Mikhail Tal. That knight e6 sacrifice definitely made a huge psychological impact on Istvan Bilek. He didn't dare to accept the sacrifice and found himself in trouble. Thanks for watching. If you liked this game, give the thumbs up. For more games, consider subscribing to my channel. Also press the bell button to get notified about new uploads. I will see you in my next video.